Have you ever deleted an app just so you didn't have to reply to messages? Or invented an excuse to skip an event? Not because you felt bad, just because you didn't want to go. If yes, this video is for you. Because what you feel is not strange. It's a symptom. A symptom that your nervous system is chronically overwhelmed. Today, we'll understand why. Fact: 40% of people identify as introverts. But research shows most aren't introverts. They are people with a hyperactive nervous system. The difference is enormous. An introvert recharges alone by choice. A person with an overwhelmed nervous system isolates by necessity. Think, do you avoid people and feel better? Or do you avoid people and still feel anxious, guilty, and empty? If the second, this is not your character, this is your defense. And between these two things, there is an abyss. People who abruptly cut contact most often grew up in environments where their emotional needs were not taken seriously. University of Minnesota study 2018. Children with insecure attachment are 3 times more likely to become adults who avoid emotional closeness. This doesn't mean you are broken, it means your brain learned closeness equals pain and created a rule. Stay away. This rule worked in childhood. It protected you. The problem, it still runs, even when the threat is long gone. Result, you live in peacetime, but your nervous system behaves like it's at war. Constant readiness, constant exhaustion, and you get exhausted. From people, fast. From conversations, fast. Sometimes from the mere sound of someone's voice. You are not lazy, not selfish, not cold. Your system spends 3 times more resources on social contact than a neurotypical person. But nobody explained this to you. Nobody said, you have a different threshold. Instead, everyone said, what is wrong with you? And you believed it. You started calling your pain character, your defense personality, your exhaustion normal. This went on for years. And now you are 30, 40, 50, and you still don't pick up, still disappear, and still don't understand why. Today, we stop. We break this down to the foundation. Because understanding is the first step to change. Let's go. Stephen Porges, Harvard neuroscientist. In 1994, he published a theory that changed psychology. The Polyvagal Theory says we don't have 2 modes of the nervous system, we have 3. And this changes everything. State 1, ventral vagus, safety. This is where you laugh, fall in love, feel closeness. State 2, sympathetic, threat, adrenaline, heart races, palms sweat. The body prepares for action. State 3, dorsal vagus, the most ancient. When threat is unavoidable and escape impossible, the system shuts down, freeze, dissociation, withdrawal. When you cut contact, this is state 3, not malice. The nervous system reads connection as a threat and retreats into protective freeze. But why did the nervous system decide this? Why does social contact equal threat? The answer is in your childhood. Neuroscience has proven the brain forms basic attachment models between birth and age 5. These models determine how you respond to closeness for the rest of your life. If during those years there was an unpredictable, cold, or anxious adult nearby, the brain concluded people are unreliable. Closeness is dangerous. And then the brain creates a survival strategy. Don't approach first. Don't show need. If it gets too close, leave before they reject you. This program worked at age 4, it worked at age 10. Now you are 30, and it still runs automatically without your input. UCLA study, people with anxious attachment show the same amygdala activation during social contact as during physical threat. Words equal blows. Your body literally cannot distinguish an awkward conversation from physical danger. This is why you exhaust so fast. This is why withdrawal is not weakness, it's physiology. Here's the most important part. This system formed not because you are weak, but because you are intelligent. Your brain found the best solution with the resources it had. The problem is not that the system worked. The problem is that it got stuck. And now we will talk about how to unfreeze it. Stop. Let's talk about what's happening in your life right now. The people you let go, were they truly toxic? Or do you simply not know how to stay? This is the most critical distinction. Because if the problem is a pattern, withdrawal doesn't help. You'll leave some people, find others, and the story repeats. Research. People with avoidant attachment change an average of 6 to 8 close relationships trying to find a safe person. They don't find one because the problem is not outside. But here's the paradox. You are not a bad person. You are a person with unhealed pain. And that pain, it screams that you need connection. That's exactly why its absence hurts so deeply. Neuroscientist Matthew Lieberman, social pain and physical pain activate the same brain regions. Loneliness is literally painful, not a metaphor. You are not imagining your pain. You literally feel it in the body. Every time you are rejected, every time you feel invisible. And here is the climax. You are not antisocial. You are a person who learned to protect themselves in the only way available to them. But now you know. And knowledge is power, because now you can choose. Keep running the old program, or write a new one. This doesn't mean becoming a different person. It means giving your nervous system new experience, safe experience, gradually, step by step. Science has proven neuroplasticity allows attachment patterns to be rewired at any age. At 30, at 50, at 70. The brain changes as long as you live. And here are 10 concrete steps, not abstract advice. Real practices confirmed by research. Each one changes the nervous system at a neurobiological level. Practice 1. Somatic regulation. Before working on relationships, work on your body. The nervous system lives in the body, not the head. Specifically, before any difficult social contact, 3 physiological sighs. Double inhale through the nose. Long exhale through the mouth. This lowers cortisol in 90 seconds. Stanford, 2023. Practice 2. Window of tolerance. Every person has a zone where they can function normally. First, learn to notice when you're leaving it. Specifically, keep a trigger journal for 7 days. Situation, body sensation, reaction. The pattern becomes visible, and therefore manageable. Practice 3. Safe micro-contacts. Not deep relationships immediately. Small, predictable, safe interactions. A barista, a neighbor, a colleague. Research, 5 minutes of positive social contact per day reduces anxiety by 23% in 3 weeks. Small works. Practice 4. Name the state out loud. When you feel the urge to withdraw, say to yourself, my nervous system senses threat. This is not fact. This is a pattern. Neurology. Naming an emotion activates the prefrontal cortex and automatically reduces amygdala activation. Name it to tame it. Daniel Siegel, Harvard. Practice 5. Boundaries, not walls. Learn to distinguish. A wall says, I don't want to see anyone. Take everyone away. A boundary says, I need 2 hours alone. Then I'm ready. Practice 6. One close person. Not a network of contacts. One truly safe relationship. Therapist, friend, partner. Depth over breadth. Fact. One quality close relationship reduces early death risk by 45%. Comparable to quitting smoking. Harvard study of adult development. 85 years of data. Practice 7. Body-based therapy. Not just talk, but working with the nervous system through the body. EMDR, somatic therapy. IFS, not optional, necessary. Practice 8. Return ritual. After every difficult social contact, 10 minutes for yourself. No screen. Body, silence, restoration. Practice 9. Letter to your child self. Write a letter to yourself at the age the pattern formed. Tell that child what no one told them then. Research, writing to your past self reduces anxiety and depression symptoms equivalently to 8 sessions of CBT. Journal of Positive Psychology, 2019. Practice 10. Redefine solitude. Sanctuary, not isolation. Your solitude is not a social failure. It is a place of restoration, where you become yourself. In total, 10 practices. Breathing, window tracking, microcontacts, naming states, boundaries, one safe connection, therapy, return ritual, letter, redefinition. This is your roadmap. None of these practices require you to become a different person. All they require? Start treating your pain not as a defect, but as information. Your pain says, I need safety. Your isolation says, I don't yet know how to find it with people. Both messages are intelligent. Both deserve attention. You are okay. You are not antisocial. You are a person who survived what you survived and found a way to live. Now, it is time to find a way to truly live. If this video touched something in you, save it. Share it with someone who needs it. Remember, understanding is already change. You have already begun.